this day and age, there's a lot less blue collar, roll up your sleeves, working men, and a lot more guys in cubicles doing data entry and stuff. So there's more of the desire for the weekend warrior or the workout enthusiast to sort of validate himself through these, these workouts and through his aesthetic appearance. I'm sorry, nobody's ever really gotten attention, especially in a very superficial climate, from being a nice person, or just the best data entry clerk over there at IBM,
Initially, when you first talk to people, sometimes it takes a while for somebody to feel comfortable enough around you to really be honest with you. And a lot of times you'll talk to somebody and they'll say they don't want to get bigger, but that's their dream to get bigger. There's this image in society about portraying the male as this rock hard, virile, muscular, comics, movies, a lot of it is gravitating over toward these more bigger than life individuals.
Societally, bigger is better. Everything, nothing exceeds like excess, especially for men. And if you have any kind of athletic background, or if you're compensating for some inadequacy or whatever, it's just the bigger the better. It's just, men as beasts are typically driven.
If you look like in like animals, for example, it's like the law of the strongest. Like the strongest you are, the better you are. Like all the chief in the animal kingdom, they are the biggest. So I think that's why, like, number one, to impress other people and feel more secure with themselves. And I think, and for the girls also. Well, I think like all the heroes have a big influence with the kids. Me, I was the first one when I was a kid. I had like everybody get their heroes. Like He-Man. I had like a lot of different heroes. And of course you want to become like this. You want to become like all those superstars on TV, action TV. Yeah, and also when you're doing like some advertising on TV for guys or girls, like the guys are really like when it's for like more like underwear commercial, they're all ripped, in good shape. So I think that's why so many guys are focusing on training and having a great body, because they think it's the only way to get the girls,
So guys always say, well, I don't want to get too big, I don't want to look like that. You don't accidentally get too big. All those guys, they all want to be bigger, Everyone wants to be bigger. The image has changed, the ideal for a male has changed over the years. I mean, guys now, I recently looked at all the pictures of the most recent Mr. Olympia, and it's just, the guys there are like cartoon characters, and to see that guys that, just how much the image of Mr. Olympia has changed from, say, Arnold's days in the 70s to the 21st century now. It's unbelievable. Arnold wouldn't even be invited to the Olympia nowadays. You got to be huge, you got to be blown, you got to be unreal.
I did get into it for sports, yeah. I got into it for sports. I wanted to get stronger, faster, quicker, things. And I was an athlete in high school. Played football, basketball, baseball. And I really just wanted to excel, and I noticed that, resistance training and or working out, all kinds of different workouts would actually help, and they would enhance your play.
I've worked out for about 10 years, and I got into working out because when I was a kid, I was a little chubby. I moved to a different country where I didn't speak the languages, and I couldn't do any sports, so I got a little chubby and started getting teased for that. And my brother-in-law took me to the gym for the first time and helped me with nutrition and so on, and I started losing weight and started changing my body, and it made me feel really, really great.
As a kid, started working out in the garage. I had a Bob Hoffman muscle magazine, and it just seemed like I identified with it. It just seemed like, yeah, weight training, that sounds good.
It sounds.
Yeah! I'm ready to go to the gym, man! Yeah! I'm not like like that, dude. I just do the hardest things to the maximum limit.
And they're always saying, you know, I'd love to date a bodybuilder. It's like, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't, because we're obsessive and we have no room in our lives for anybody but ourselves. So I'm working out twice a day. I work out about 45 minutes each time. I do cardio up to an hour a day, and then I work out on weights about 45 minutes to an hour, and I pose every day. I'm in the gym at least 3 hours a day, so if you times that by 7, it's 21.
It's probably one of the biggest priorities in my life. It's brought me to where I am today, not only within the sport, but in life in general.
It is one of the only priorities in my life.
And you find that when you don't work out, I'll go nuts. I'm going to turn into a lunatic, crazy man if I don't work out. You know, so that's one of the things about it. Once you start, you can never stop.
Well, the thing is, your body is the only thing you really have and you really own, you know? So, of course, kind of a control. You make your body like a better body each time you go to the gym, so you build it for yourself first. And it's the only thing you really own is your body, so you have to take care of it.
For some reason, the body likes to adapt so easily to a lazy method of life, and I think, you know, that if you can push your body or push yourself to a point where it doesn't have that happen, you become different, and you become more aware, and your connection with all this other stuff around you is a lot more enhanced.
You know, I mean, I think it's really a positive thing that you can control something, and if you learn to control yourself, you get more order in your life as well. By being disciplined and dedicated to staying healthy and keeping fit.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about control. And that's what we always joke about and say, you know, if it was easy, everybody could do it. That's what makes us special.
I'm not one to run around, prance around in like a little tank top or anything like that, but I always wear long sleeves, sweatshirts in the gym, you know, sweatpants, even when I'm training, even when it's hot. But I mean, I do it for myself, you know, for my own looks, you know, so I feel good about myself, not for anyone else.
It's more like you're on a journey of accomplishing things, and I think you really start to see the fact that you're getting results. You're getting like a certain point to where, you know, you see the benefit, and you see what's happening, and you see the change, and you see all these things coming together, and you go, wow.
A lot of people aspire to be bigger all the time, and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, but I can tell you one thing, if that's your goal, you'll never be satisfied. And I think the most important thing is you gotta be happy with yourself regardless what size you are.
Try to be best, cause you're only a man, and a man's got to learn to take it. Try to believe, though the